switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plain, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set way quicker. Made me, if I'ma go to date with ya.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. I don't want to go to war. You don't want to...
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
The numbers on the ground for Lynch a week ago. 16 carries, 58 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked to him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 34. Up the middle, it's Lynch. And a short gain down to about the 33. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
70.
They'll run again with Lynch. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. If you look at this Browns defense, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line.
Picked up by Reek Woolen. And the Browns are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
They'll take over 1st and 10. And they're on 34-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Sanchez. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Cook. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31.
And the Browns 1st down.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Blitz came there from the inside, and there just wasn't much resistance.
No, not at all. That means that defensively, They timed it up perfectly and matched up perfectly. They drew all the blockers to the other guys, left a free runner back to the quarterback. And you know what a free runner turns into? What? A free hitter.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Throwing, Cook. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. You look at this Browns defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass? Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Here's Mitchell from the gun on third down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. The Browns drive about to get started. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up the score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Brings up second and 8 at the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Cook. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on third down. Cook. Pass taken in by his big tight end. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And with the yardage picked up on that last throw, that's going to move him over 4,000 yards passing for the season. And even in today's age of offense, that's a number that's meaningful to quarterbacks. It's not an easy plateau to get to. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Andrews. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
First down. First one's at the 25-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. A drive that time of 6 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. And the ball will come out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together. Now Mitchell throwing to start the drive. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw. Mitchell. Looking middle, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Lynch. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Back to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lynch. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's Braden Mann now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. The Browns offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently 2nd in that category. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22, Cook. It's complete to Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
For a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cook. Got his man. It's Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Cook. Over the middle, complete. It's Young. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
4-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Cleveland.
to throw here on first down. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Eagles going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. To throw is Mitchell from the gun on 3rd down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Browns drive about to get started. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Cook now, a final shot before break. So halftime straight ahead. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to out the 35-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Open man, the tight end Warren. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7. Up the middle they go. It's Sanchez. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 47 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
First down, Brown.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's Young. And he will read reach the 8-yard line before going out. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Looking to throw. Patterson. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it is 28-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Throwing to start the drive. Mitchell. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
At the 30-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Back to throw. Mitchell. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Get it. Bronco it.
Mitchell from the gun on third down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now fourth down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget blocking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Andrews. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's another first down, as this time they get an even 20.
And the Browns first down.
Looking to throw. Patterson. He finds his man, complete. It's Young. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be second down.
Second and 6. At the Eagles' 28-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
First down, Cleveland.
They'll look to throw now on first down. This is caught. Touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Browns will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes this 35-0 now. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll make it second down.
Reload! At the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Mitchell. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. The Eagles on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 9.
Tag! Cowboy 80!
Looking to throw. Mitchell. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or 2 short. The Eagles send out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Browns drive about to get started. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I
we
enjoy.
share that. They got his man complete. He's to the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 84 yards. And the Browns extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Point after, right down the middle. And it is 42-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Let's go. Cowboy 80. 70 range. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Patterson. Throw left side complete. That's Robertson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Eagles' 30-yard line.
19.
Here's 2nd and 8. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Young. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Tag. 60, 18, 5, trap 60, trap 60, go.
Back to throw. Patterson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Go. 19.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Off play action. Patterson. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
No, no.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Get it.
Looking to throw. Mitchell. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
60 Eagles.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 22 yards there, a first down.
Let's go now. Hut it. 7.
It's out, it's loose. And that was ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Second and long. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Operating from the gun, Mitchell. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. The Browns offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they hope to polish things off, and what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak. That one looks like he'll throw here. Drops it underneath for Tootin. And up to the 34 before they're able to knock him down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
And the Browns first down. First and 10 at the 5. Brings up second and 5. At the Patterson.
And it's in.